Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and make this statement right here. BBD, Biv Devoe, should always be introduced before they come out as the coolest motherfuckers of R&B. They should have that title, man. The coolest motherfuckers of R&B, past, present, and future. These dudes are the coolest motherfuckers of R&B ever, man. They came out in a time period of cool. They came out in a college age where it was cool to be in college, where it was exciting to go to college, where you had shows like the sitcoms like Fresh Prince of Bel Air that was popping, had sitcoms like a different world. You know, you had a lot of rappers during that time performing at colleges in Howard. You know, colleges had the finest females. It was the best spot to be. You know, it was a good place to be. How it had great movies, House Party. You know, about guys in college. It was a great scene back in them days. And then you had Biv DeVoe that brought that young college swagger to the game, brought that young teen college swagger. Well, I would say the teen of the juniors and the seniors of high school, and then you're going on to the college. And these guys had that fraternity college swag about them, man, like that Kappa Alpha swag about them. And you know, going to school in the '90s, going in high school, being in high school in the '90s, man. Um, it was all about cool, man. It was all about if you was cool. You know, you had the cool guys got all the girls, you know. And these niggas was the epitome of cool, man. Uh, what else can I say? And that Bill DeVoe Poison album is a fucking classic. Every joint on there is a classic. And Ricky, the dude Blue, the dude, you know, the dude was the New Edition's best kept secret, man. And you know, when they broke from New Edition, like it's like you know how you know how Boo turned into Majid Boo. That's how this shit was. Them niggas, they was new in New Edition. They was Boo, and then when they broke from New Edition, motherfucker turned into Majid Boo. You know what I'm saying? Or Kid Boo or whatever. But these motherfuckers just um, transformed and took the game to the next level because nobody ever seen this type of shit before. R&B smoothed out on an R&B tip. I forgot how that shit go, but shit's a classic, man. Hip hop smoothed out on an R&B tip. I think that's how it go. But man, Bill DeVoe brought something new and fresh to the game that nobody has ever seen. Nobody had ever seen before. Ricky had the coolest voice. Nobody have ever heard before. Singing on tracks and made that shit sound cool as fuck, man. It was you know, it was weird. It was weird how cool it was. That shit was awesome, man. And I remember back when I was in high school, BBD was them niggas. BBD was them niggas. All them niggas was trying to sing that BBD Poison song. I'm saying that When Will I See You Smile Again? That shit was a hit down in Alabama, man. I don't know about y'all city, but in Alabama, in my little small town, that shit was a fucking hit. They played that shit on the radio constantly. When Will I See You Smile Again? That shit had all these fucking females crazy. And then it was dudes in my high school was at a talent show, sung that shit at a talent show. Killed this shit. They killed that shit. The girls was going crazy. These niggas killed that shit. And yeah, BBD was some niggas, man. If you could sing, if you could sing back in them days when I was in high school and you sung When Will I See You Smile Again, that nigga that song in that concert, that nigga that sung that song in that talent show, man, I bet he got plenty of pussy off that shit. I knew the nigga too. He got plenty of pussy off that shit too. But that shit was crazy. But yeah, man, BBD should be introduced as the coolest motherfuckers of R&B ever. These dudes are just cool. I think, you know, when I see these dudes, even to this day, man, they got their own swag. They cool as shit. They never lost that coolness, man. Man, the niggas be fresh and fly, man. Every time I see these dudes be fresh and fly, man. With this fresh clothes, colors. Niggas be on it, man. These the type of dudes that that I looked up to. To be honest, that I admired. You know what I'm saying? I love little niggas like this. These were the cool niggas in high school. You know what I'm saying? These were the niggas that you said to yourself, oh, them niggas cool. You know what I'm saying? Them the cool niggas. You had your thugs in high school. You had your losers. You had your geeks. Then you had your cool niggas. These were the cool niggas. For real. And yeah, man, I just don't think they get the credit they deserve, man. For being the coolest motherfuckers in the music, period. Not just in R&B, but these was the coolest. I think they still the coolest niggas that ever took the stage. To be honest with you, I think they just cool. They just cool as shit. I mean, they not corny. They not like they not like Boys to Men. They in a lane. Then you got Jodeci. They in a lane. Jodeci. Them niggas that's super talented. But then you got them. Then you got like the R&B group with B2K. They had their little lane. They was in a lane. R&B. Who else was in the R&B group? Then you had um Jagged Edge. They had a lane. But none of them niggas strike me as cool as these niggas. None of them R&B groups, none of them niggas strike me as cool as these niggas. These niggas just strike me as the coolest motherfuckers ever. I don't think, maybe it's just me, but I just think they just the coolest motherfuckers that we know of that took the stage in R&B or in any form, rap, anything. No, it was a cool motherfuckers in rap too. Mace comes to mind when I think of another cool ass dude. Mace was a cool ass nigga too. But yeah, Tupac wasn't necessarily cool. Tupac was just fresh. Just Tupac just in his own category. Tupac was just major superstar, major super nigga was just super. Tupac was just super. I don't look at Tupac as being cool. He that hey that really ain't his lane. Tupac is more on another level, man. Niggas above cool. But these niggas right here is just extra cool, extra fly, and I just like they swag and how they handle themselves, and they ain't on no rah rah shit. That type of niggas I like, man. They ain't out on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all they bought the ladies. They bought just like me. They bought the ladies. They cool. They mind their business. They bought ladies, but they ain't gonna let you fuck. They'll get in your ass too. Just like me, my type of personality. I don't bother nobody. I stay in my lane. I try to, cool, stay in my lane. But you fuck with me, you gonna get your head knocked the fuck off. But yeah, I think these niggas the same way. I think they cool as shit, and my type of dudes, man. But yeah, man, I'm proud of these dudes, man. You know, I just still can't believe, and another thing, when you this cool, when you form into a Biv Devoe and you supersede New Edition. How can you go back? I know you got to go back to New Edition because and I know you want to go back to New Edition because that's the homies and that's the home and that's the fan base over there. But I think they passed New Edition though. I think they better than New Edition. I just think they flyer than New Edition. I ain't gonna say they more talented as New Edition, but I just think they flyer than New Edition. I think they cooler than New Edition. I think being with New Edition brings down their level of coolness. I think being out of New Edition made them super cool, made them wild, put them in a category of super coolness. Uh, yeah, and they kind of rebelled. They kind of was rebels at that time. They broke out. They rebelled, came up with their own style and it's fly. And I think that's fly. When you can come up with your own type of style and people love it. Can't get no flyer than that because they took a chance coming out and they hit that goddamn fly lottery. They hit that mega lottery that every artist want to hit when they come out. They want to hit the fucking superstardom lottery, and these dudes did that. Ricky's voice, just totally phenomenal on these songs, on the whole Poison album. Now, I haven't got the Three Stripes because, I don't really listen to music like that no more. But I'm pretty sure it's dope. I might get it later. I might check it out. But this Poison album is a classic, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the Street Stripes album is classic too. But I'm just going back on nostalgia a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I just feel like New Edition brings down their level of coolness. Like it tames their level of coolness because when they out of New Edition, I like the way they dress. I like their dress code. I just like how they move. Um. So yeah, and I don't see nobody who could. And these were the three perfect guys to be with. These are the three perfect guys to form a group. Out of New Edition. Like I couldn't see Ralph being in BBD. I couldn't see Ralph. I couldn't see Bobby being in it. I couldn't see Johnny being in it. So these three dudes, yeah, that's the right choice to make. And yeah, man. But yeah, all these guys. Bobby Brown broke out. Bobby Brown is the biggest star out of the group. That album is still classic. That My Prerogative. I had that album. I had the Poison album. I never did get into Rap Tresvant. Maybe he came out a little too late. But Bobby was off the chain back in the day. All Bobby songs was a hit. My Prerogative. All that motherfucker. That tape is a classic. Johnny Gill, super talented voice. He killed this, so his solo career was on fire. But yeah, but I don't want to delve off into that. This video about BBD, and yeah, man, I just don't think they get the level of credit they deserve as being the coolest motherfuckers of R&B, man. They own that shit. They own that. If they don't own nothing else, they own the coolest brothers of R&B title. No doubt, hands down. You can't name nobody that's cooler than these dudes. You can't name nobody cooler than these guys, man. Even to this day, they the coolest niggas on R&B. And nobody fucking with these dudes still. I mean, it's just their energy. It's just their aura, man. Mike Bivens, that aura, the way he talk, that cool swag he got. Then you got Ronnie. Everybody like Ronnie. The ladies, man. Everybody, all the ladies love Ronnie and shit. Then you got Ricky. Ricky just laid back, cool as shit, singing his ass off with that cool ass voice. How he formed his, he just, I don't know, how he just sings his songs is just cool as shit. So man, all these guys, I wish them nothing but success, man. I love the New Edition movie. Uh, you know, Big ups to these guys, man. May they continue to be blessed. You know, may the light still shine on them, man. Maybe they make their dreams come. May all their dreams still come true, man. Like always. So, and that's it, man. And all New Edition. May all y'all be blessed, and it's a good thing that y'all still together, man. Because it's hard to be together. It's hard for guys to put their egos aside. It's hard for It's hard for even old friends to come together sometimes. Let alone a group that's been together ever since they was kids. Come on, bro. Even your own family members don't like each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I commend these guys for sticking through the rough, the hard, and the pain, and still coming together, still finding a way to come back together. That's commendable. And yeah, I wish these guys success, man, mentally and physically, man. Yeah. So proud of these dudes, man. They was a part of a great era of me growing up. And so I'm just giving a shout out to them. Yeah, they did their thing, man. The coolest motherfuckers of R&B, dude. Got to give y'all that, man. Got to give y'all them props. Peace.